John, I've made it very clear, and I couldn't have been clearer to the public service here in New South Wales, to end vaccine mandates. And the majority across the public service have done so. I've also made it very clear to the private sector and worked closely with them of ending vaccine mandates. And the reason I've done that has been...
But they haven't listened to you. What he's telling you is
they're
not listening to you. And I saw you throw your head back in frustration when the words vaccine mandates came out of my mouth and out of John's mouth. You understand the frustration here, but as Premier of this state, you don't have the power to make this happen.
I have the power in certain areas of the public service, Ben, and I've made that very clear, and they have reduced those vaccine mandates. I don't have power in the private sector, but I've actually spoken to leading employers across the nation, when I became Premier, for those vaccine mandates to be removed for the simple reason there is no evidence. There is no evidence that the vaccine stops transmission.
How humiliating would it be to work your whole life to become the Premier of this state, have the power seemingly to be able to run the state, and then you have someone else who says, no, I'm not going to follow what the Premier is saying?
There are certain areas in the public service where I do not have that power.
It's crazy.
And in addition to that...
and meanwhile, we need nurses in hospitals, we need firefighters out there battling bushfires, and they're sitting on the sideline.
Well, Ben, I've made it abundantly clear what my position is on this, and it's based on evidence. There is no evidence that vaccines in the current environment have any impact at all on transmission of COVID. I could not be clearer.